We stayed up late because we were watching the Super Bowl. Yeah. So congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes took his team to win. This is the second time in 4 years that they have won. And I gotta tell y'all, this was one of the closest games ever. 38-35.
Very competitive.
It was very competitive. I want to say, Jalen Hurts, you hold your head up because you did nothing wrong. It really got down to who had that ball at the end. You know? Like, normally you go back and you go, what could I have done? Like, you did everything you're supposed to do. And I was so excited because we did, what do you call it, like a pool? We did a whole football pool, and everybody contributed to the pool, and I won $50. I won $50. But the thing was, is I spent $100 to get in the pool, but I got
Sherri,
50, so it's gonna, $50 is good.
Sherri.
Wait.
You don't even get your $50 back because you actually forgot to pay your $100. Yes. It's like buying a lottery ticket, but you didn't buy the lottery ticket, Sherri.
Oh, you kidding me? So I won 50, I owed him $50?
Yes, you owed him $50.
About a blip. I paid 100, won 50, but didn't actually pay him, so I owed him 50. And look, and let me tell you something, being a talk show host don't mean nothing. It don't matter that I'm Sherri, they want their money. Okay, so Kansas City quarterback Patrick Mahomes, he led his team to victory, and he had a hurt ankle. He had hurt his ankle. But this is what I learned, which was so interesting, John. I learned that Patrick Mahomes gave up a baseball scholarship to play football. And he followed in the steps of his father, who also, his father was an athlete, but his father gave up a football scholarship to play baseball. Yeah. So this is why I say, like, this is in the DNA. This is what I keep telling Jeffrey. Like, Jeffrey wants to be like a mathematician and a scientist. I'm like, yo, daddy a comic, I'm a comic. You gonna be in comedy. Like, you keep wanting to do all of this other stuff. I told him the other day, he was telling me all his grand plans. I was like, you gonna own a comedy club. It's in the DNA, you funny. Oh my gosh. But you know, and it was so funny, they were talking about all of the journalists and the pundits were talking about all of the football stuff. I was like, who cares? Rihanna is pregnant. What?
I'm looking at you rub your stomach like you're pregnant, Sherri. Like, what's happening here?
I'm telling you, it got on me. The pregnant got on. And by the way, I'm wearing Rihanna Fenty. This is Rihanna Fenty right here. No, you ain't. No, it's go Riri. Forget about Sherri. Her rep confirmed that she is pregnant with baby number 2. And so, Rihanna gave birth just 9 months ago to her baby. You know, her man, A$AP Rocky, you was fast. You showed. Oh my God. And so everybody was watching this game when she came out and they were wondering, did she not lose the baby weight or is that a new baby bump? And what was very interesting, ladies, clap if you knew she was pregnant. As soon as... But it was so funny because when we were watching the Super Bowl, even you said it, John, all of the men were hesitant to say anything. We have trained y'all so well not to say anything because that's the last thing you were never supposed to ask a woman, is she pregnant? And all of the men were literally sitting there going, well, maybe she ate a pizza before she went out there. You think it was the tailgate parties? So men didn't want to say nothing until it was confirmed, but we knew right away. And I remember I had a text chain going with John and Norman and Marco and Ashley and Patrick and Niecy Nash and Kelly Stewart. And Niecy, she said, I don't think she's pregnant. I said, nah, this is the Super Bowl. I could see if it was like my girlfriend Tangi, who be working at Stop and Shop part-time. Tangi would have not lost that baby weight, but this is Riri. Rihanna, here's the thing. when you are in this business and you know you have to perform at the Super Bowl, Rihanna knows all the tricks to losing weight. Even me, I got a doggone waist trainer on, Spanx, and a girdle thing. I got 3 things on. I can't breathe right now. To fit into this, like Rihanna knows what she needed to do to, everybody taking them damn Ozempic. She would have been taking 5, 6 of them Ozempic shots. She not gonna have no baby weight. That's when I knew she was pregnant. I knew and then y'all saw when she did, she was rubbing that daggone belly. I don't even know how I do on daytime when she do it. Everything smelled good. That's what I'm just saying. I can't even say it on TV. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and look at the tape. Ask your mom. So anyway, her performance was incredible. She dressed in bright red. She performed a medley of her hits, We Found Love in a Hopeless Place, Rude Boy. She opened the show with, have my money. So whoever picked out her songs, kudos to you.
Adam Blackstone.
Adam Blackstone.
Yes.
Wow, you did it, Adam Blackstone. You were amazing. And I was surprised because she didn't bring out any guest performers because she's duetted with everybody. So I thought she was gonna bring out somebody. I was like, maybe she's gonna bring out Lil Baby, Da Baby, not Yo Baby. I didn't know. But I loved it because it started out, she was lifted up on multiple levitating platforms, going up and down. I could not believe she did all that pregnant. Because let me tell you something, when I was pregnant, I was sensitive to smell. And I definitely, she didn't even throw up. I was so, she was absolutely amazing. Every time I looked up, Marco, I even said this, I was like, oh, she done added another 150 dancers. It was so many daggone dancers. But what I thought they was gonna rip it off and do like a reveal with like a chain.
Yeah.
Riri said, look, I am pregnant. Y'all getting one outfit. That's what you're getting. And how many of y'all thought, I was like, and John, you said that, that's Andre Leon Talley's coat that she had on. That coat was everything.
That is the coat.
Everything.
She went to the Christie's auction, Sherri.
I think she did the auction at Christie's and won that coat. That coat was everything. So, kudos to you, Riri, but I'm just trying to be clear. So it's gonna be no tour for a while, no new music, but we got another Fenty Baby collection. All right, another Fenty Baby collection. I'll take that, I will take it. All right, so y'all, Sheryl Lee Ralph was incredible at the Super Bowl. Sheryl Lee Ralph, look at her. Sheryl Lee Ralph sang Lift Every Voice and Sing. And I don't know, was it just me? Because Sheryl Lee Ralph sang it like she did her Emmy speech. That's what it was. She was this is what believing looks like. This is what striving looks like. And I mean, when she hit that last note, I swear it sounded like, and don't you ever give up on you. She hit that note. And it was so great to see Sheryl Lee Ralph living her best life as she sang. She was wonderful. And then Babyface was great. He was singing a sexy version of America the Beautiful. Was it just me, or did Babyface sound like he was gonna make love to America? I literally, as he was singing, I didn't know America could be that sexy. John Babyface put the whip appeal on the United States of America. America is sexy again. I loved it. But I love country star Chris Stapleton. Chris Stapleton, when I tell you, when he sang the national anthem, and I listened to his song Tennessee Whiskey all night long. There's something about Chris Stapleton, his voice, the grittiness. It takes you back to everything that you've gone through and rose up from. His voice is so soulful, and the military flying overhead as he was singing shout out because they were all female aviators. That made me so happy because also my cousin LaShawna, she's in the Air Force, so she's learning how to be an aviator too. So I was so proud of these women, and I have to say, I haven't felt that way about the national anthem since I heard Whitney sing it. Something about Chris's voice, when Whitney sang it, I felt, and then with Chris Stapleton, it was just so gritty. It just made me think of just all the things that we just rise above. So kudos to you, Chris Stapleton. Please come on my show, Chris. Oh my goodness, I would love to have you on.